Hello everyone, I'm the Cromulent Archer and welcome to Children of Morta. This is a demo version. The demo for this game is going to be available on Steam for 72 hours starting on Wednesday the 19th, but they sent it to a few of us video makers a little bit ahead of time. So this is a preview of the demo. The game itself is coming out later this summer. It doesn't have a firm release date yet. But I've been following the development of this game for years, so I'm pretty excited. It's a roguelike that follows a family, and the different members of the family are kind of like different classes. But let's watch the little cutscene and see what we can do. That seems bad.
Margaret awoke, startled, a cold sweat clinging to her. She gathered her thoughts. Aged wood creaked, echoing through the quiet rooms. Near the house stood a shrine to Rhea Dana, goddess and daughter of the land of Rhea, and a being of comfort. Margaret sought answers. But the goddess did not speak.
Isn't that always the way with goddesses? Or gods, for that matter.
There was only the faint whisper of something dark, something hungry. The old seer's bones felt the weight of their age as she climbed. The only thought on her mind, has it begun again?
So I guess that explosion was a long time ago.
John's mission would be a simple one. He was to investigate Rhea's greatest shrine. His mother presented him with a fresh divinity shard.
Thanks, Mom.
From his brother came a newly sharpened sword. His wife gave him a kiss, and his daughter's hugs were full of reason to return home safe.
Alright, so in my little bit of testing, the loading times right now are kind of long, but that's just because the game hasn't been optimized yet, I'm sure, because this is a demo version. And, you know, it's going to be, always takes a little while before the full release and then things get optimized properly. I haven't played really at all yet. I've just sat through those cutscenes a couple times while I was getting things set up. I'm using the keyboard and the mouse, as you can see, for the moment. If it turns out that it's better to use the gamepad, I'll switch over for the future. But for now, we have keyboard and mouse. So it's a pretty game.
Rhea, a land long forgotten, a place of unimaginable beauty.
Ooh, some sort of shrine thingy. I wonder if that's like a marker, a progress marker. They've got like a charge.
It first appeared as sludge given life.
Primary attack. John uses his sword to attack enemies. Press left mouse button for primary attack. He's got a 2/, so. Whacking at blobs. Take that, blobs. I'm sure the game will be this easy forever. No way tutorial monsters. Oh, he almost got me there. I assume they do damage. Prefer not to let them touch me to find out, but we're gonna work under that assumption. Looks like a barrier that went down. Oh, hello, monsters. These health potions? It's health potions. Seeing if any of my other buttons do anything. Oh, there's the block. That's not where I expected it to be mapped. So the space is supposed to be an evade, not a charge. Looks like it's got a cooldown timer on it. Yeah, you use it and it's got its cooldown. So it's not a roll-a-thon like you deal with in Dark Souls. I know that has stamina, but you know, you do lots of rolling in Dark Souls. What do we got going on up here? Ew, gross. Dead pig. Uh-oh.
A wall impeding further progress. A battle, a certain.
Special ability, hold left shift for your shield. Oh, I can use it. Sort of while I'm attacking things. I let one of the little guys hit me. That's kind of embarrassing. F. Interact.
Banished by light itself, the corruption abated, leaving the shard cold in hand, dark in need of life.
I can't believe I let those guys hit me just now. That's dumb. There also seems to be some sort of passive dodge. I don't know if you saw that. It said dodged on top of my character at one point. Which one of these ways am I supposed to go? Probably that way, huh? Let's go this way instead. What is this? Nothing? Gemstone. Buried chest requires gemstone to open. Gemstones can be found in different places, like this animal corpse. What animal corpse? Oh, this one.
The shard grew warm, humming softly from the harnessed energy.
Kind of a weird thing to find in an animal corpse. What's this? Divine Grace, powerful item that aids you with a buff. Damage is... It's fire damage, okay. Hello.
Before him was
some sort of elite.
one more dangerous than those that came before.
Oh, it's got to paralyze. Move. Ooh, that's a big little explosion thing on the screen there. Skill point, okay. Yes. Skill tree, alright. Alright. Heaven's Strike. Call down swords from the heavens upon John's enemies. Alright, nice. I like the sound of that. Yes. I like to call down swords on my enemies. I mean, what have my enemies ever done for me? So get in my way.
Goblins, a familiar threat, albeit farther out than usual.
Alright. I didn't seem to do as much as I thought I was going to. You're not dead yet. Yeah, I expected that to hit a little harder than it did. It's okay. Oh.
Inherently violent and ill-bathed, the goblins were an unfocused,
Ill-bathed.
constant threat.
The worst possible thing. Ill-bathed.
Magnificent, but dangerous. A land of love found, and of love lost.
Alright. It's got a little bit, there's a little bit of a Bastion vibe in the announcements. Just a little bit. Touch of Bastion. A sprinkle. A soupçon? Is that the right word? Of Bastion? I don't want to use it incorrectly.
Before him was sacred ground, left untouched in days gone by.
An amuse-bouche of Bastion? That's probably not the right way to use that either. Oh, I can pass through that.
Remaining calm and collected, the shock of his heart-skipping beats was concealed in expert fashion.
Oh, hey. How'd you get here?
Before him stood Linda, his eldest daughter, with bow and quiver at the ready, determined to do her part.
We swapping characters? Electrocalacalypse. I can't say that. Creates temporary aura that damages nearby enemies. Can I do more than one? Oh, it's a Q. It's a Q. Are you coming? Oh, she's coming. I didn't know we were gonna have a party. Yeah, that thing's got some kick to it. Yes, I already used it. Thank you. I got to use it twice because I used it once before it wanted me to. Hacks. Those are my hacks, my game hacks. Oh.
Before the Guardians were not beasts feeding, but monsters consuming, destroying others. They corrupted and distorted, creating even more hungry husks.
Oh, more of you. I don't know why I turn colors sometimes. I get that red outline or the yellow outline. Assume that'll be explained to me at some point.
Both father and daughter gathered their thoughts, their hearts heavier than before. How would they explain what they had witnessed?
Gross shadow monsters. Seems pretty easy. Alright, yep. Unoptimized load times right now. It's okay. I think I can feel that this game, not that the game is playing poorly this way, but I can feel like it probably plays better with the gamepad.
Tree had been cut down. Together, father and daughter described the horror, the creatures dripping with decay that slithered into bodies stuck between life and death to bolster their ranks. Grandma Margaret confirmed what they all feared. It was the corruption, a cruel entity spoken of only with hushed voices, an ocean of darkness that flowed from the top of Mount Morta. And the Bergsons' duty was to stand against this devouring deluge of death. John steeled his nerves, thinking of the difficult climb ahead of him and his daughter. The only thought that consumed his mind, by all the curses, where is that boy right now? Kevin was also eager to do his part in the family's fight, especially when his older brother Mark was off somewhere. He was as much a guardian of their mountain home as any of them. She stood. If they were to reach the summit and destroy this evil, as the Bergsons of old had done in the past, they would need the assistance of the sanctuary.
Batcave.
Given to the Bergsons by Rhea herself, the sanctuary was a gateway to the mysterious lands around the mountain. Margaret pointed to the huge crystal at the center of the den, revealing their next task: to activate it and open the way to the source of the corruption. And once Rhea's 3 spirits are gathered on the grounds, the only gate to the top of Mount Morta will open in this chamber.
Is that the gate?
By himself, or with the assistance of those who loved him, John needed to gather the 3 spirits from their lands. Without them, he would not be able to stem the flow of the corruption.
Okay, so we got like a hub world here. We can go home, we can go to the Diplo Caves, and that seems like all we can do right now. That's probably all we can do in this demo, I think, good guess. Alright, let's go there. Well, we just did John. Let's give Linda a shot. Why not? I usually like archer characters pretty well.
A celestial shard chipped directly from the ancient crystal in the sanctuary. It would be the Bergsons' lifeline, a tether to pull them back home before death's fateful whisper.
Ah, that's how respawn works. Yeah, so the different members of the family are kind of different character classes. We've seen the warrior, protection warrior, now we've got some sort of archer character.
The silk-covered walls of stone, a foul-smelling excretion being pressed into the soft dirt beneath their feet.
She's fast, too.
Were more active than usual.
Alright, what's your spacebar move?
The silk-covered walls of stone, foul-smelling excruciation.
I think I got myself stuck. No, I'm alright.
Pressed
Okay.
into the soft dirt beneath their feet. The creatures were more active than usual.
Oh, they really are more active than usual. Yes, they are. Okay. Okay, she can evade twice before she has to recharge. Oh, hello, bat. Ooh, money. Man, this doesn't stop. Let's try not to go deeper into the cave. I wonder if I was actually if they were just respawning because I was outside the cave, that particular part of the room. And that's why we were seeing that. Okay, and hold it down. I don't have to click it every time. I wonder what money's for. I'm about to say I wonder what money is used for, as if I don't know what money is used for. About to level up. Oh, that was a gemstone. I'm opening chests. There you go. So what do we got? We got explosive crescendo. Loosen arrow skyward to fall upon Linda's enemies with explosive force. Or passive, decrease the stamina Linda must consume while moving and shooting. We gotta get the explosion thing. Passive skills versus an explosion. That worked pretty well. Oh yeah, this character definitely fits me better than the warrior did. Nothing? Nothing. Alright. What is this thing? Well, whatever it is, I can't shoot it. Well, that's like a slowing thing. I wonder if that can hurt me. It's probably something we should figure out. Hey, leave me alone. And of course, you can destroy the pots. So why wouldn't you be able to? Yeah, it's like sucks you in. Okay. Alright, doesn't look like it can hurt me. That's good. Means you can drop it right on her own head. Another thing. Always with the bats. All right. I don't think I hit anything there. Oh well. I think I just made something explode on the far side of the room. Okay, you shoot it and it explodes. Okay. Oop. I swear these bats are respawning. Ooh, Ooh, a twofer. I didn't know I could hit 2 with 1 shot. I gotta say, now that I'm playing more, getting to play more of this game, or getting to play any of this game, I should say, I'm really excited about when it's gonna come out later this summer. It's always nice when your interest in a game was validated when you actually get to play it. So we can't go up another level, so might as well get this passive. I like the little the splashback splatter. It's kind of a nice touch. A lot of money. Alright, it's a dead end. I don't actually know for a fact, but I'm assuming that all of the levels are procedurally generated. They feel like it. Not in a bad way, but just in a, like, you can kind of tell that they're stuck together. That did sound like I was saying it in a bad way, didn't it? Oh, what's this? Poison damage. It's like an item room, I guess. So this is, I suppose, the tooltip. This is probably the passageway to the next level. Dead in there. Just a faster way to clear pots. Just shoot them with the right click. We might be done on this level, but I can't quite tell. So we're gonna go up here. Check it out first. Because I don't know what we're dealing with. Like, you know, if this was like Binding of Isaac, we would know we would have a shop and an item room and possibly some special rooms. But I don't. We seem to have found our item room, to use the Binding of Isaac metaphor. But I don't know what other things there might be in this. Looks like there might be nothing else. Okay. Yeah, that's where we started. Alright, we've been going about a half an hour, so I should probably stop here for today. I'll probably play through the entire demo in levels, and then of course when the game releases on Steam later this summer, we will obviously play then. But thanks for joining me. I am, as always, the Crumulent Archer, and if you enjoyed it, consider leaving me a like, helps out a great deal, and consider subscribing if you want to see more videos in the future, and I will see you guys in the next video. Thanks so much.